Hey Tim, hey everyone else, welcome back to For Running Shoes. I didn't have any B-roll footage from this week because most of my runs have been in the dark. The days are getting shorter here in Melbourne as we approach winter. The mornings are also getting colder and I'm doing my runs in the dark therefore. So I'm still running before work, so I'm getting up at 5:30 to fit my runs in and it's going well. I am adjusting into this new routine. I've not been running in the morning for very long, so I am adjusting to that and I think I'm adjusting fairly well and I'm making it all work. I might get up a little earlier in the future just to try it to see how it goes, but we are making it work for now. The morning's getting colder. I needed to bring the gloves out this week. I got very cold hands on Thursday when I was running and very uncomfortable. I thought they would warm up over the course of the run, but after 13 kilometers, they were still very cold. And then, like in the shower afterwards, it's hot water, but my hands are confused. They still feel cold. So that tells me that I need to be a little more careful with those. I'm not worried about like frost nip or anything, but I do want to keep my hands warm. So the gloves came out for Friday morning's run. Saturday was a little bit later because I don't have work on Saturday. This is the first week that I have run 5 times in a week, pretty well ever. Over the last little while, I've been slowly adding distance to 4 runs in a week. And it's getting to the point now where I really needed to add a 5th one if I'm going to continue to add distance, which has been my goal. So I ran 13 kilometers on Monday, 13 on Tuesday. I had a rest day Wednesday, then 13 on Thursday, 5 kilometer active recovery on Friday. I haven't run 5 kilometers in a while, so it was nice to have a short one in there. I ran it a good minute and a bit slower than my usual pace just to really be restful, which was good. And I'm going to continue having these active recovery runs. And then I have my long run on Saturday. By the time I got to Saturday, my legs were feeling pretty fatigued, but not at all sore. And I'm feeling good about that. My shoes are now though, getting towards the end of their life. This week brings up just over 700 kilometers in them. So it's time to get some new shoes. I ordered some shoes. So next week we'll be running with new shoes, which will be nice. And next week is easy week, which is needed because my legs are feeling fairly fatigued, as is to be expected after this cycle. Whilst adding distance to this week, I also had a tempo run and the 3 days in a row, I've never done that before. So I'm expecting to be a bit fatigued. So I'm looking forward to having an easier week next week. I'm thinking I'll run 35 kilometers. And at this stage, I haven't decided whether I'm doing that in 3 runs or 4 runs. I am not sure whether splitting the distance over 4 runs or giving myself an extra day break. I'm not sure which one is more beneficial, so I'll have a think about that and I'll have a think about my timetable and make a decision based on that. But the lower distance and slower pace is going to be helpful regardless. In my next 3-week cycle, so starting next week, my easy week, I'm planning on getting up to 70 kilometers for the week. And after that, I'll probably level out for a little while until I start really adding some distance to my long runs as we approach the marathon, which is still 21 weeks away. So I've got plenty of time and I feel like I'm in a really good position. I've added lots of distance and my body is good for it. So I think that I'm in a position to run a reasonable time, but I'll kind of shift focus towards that in another month or so. I've still got a bit of time to think about that. Speaking of races though, Tim, well done on your half marathon. I know you just missed out on your 90 minutes that you were going for, but it was a big PB, a really solid PB. You had a great run. So I'm really happy to see that you were happy with that and that you ran really well. It was hard work and the preparation has paid off. So you're on the right track for your marathon later in the year as well. Really great to see that you had some success with your running there. That was very good. And I know that at the time of recording this, you are running the Wings for Life run tonight. So I wish you all the best for that. Of course, by the time you see this, you'll have already run it. So I hope that you ran a long way and that you're happy with that as well. I'm starting to shift my attention a little more towards races, just as I'm achieving my distance goals for the week. And as a result of that, I'm seeing some real results in my running. My speed is increasing and I'm able to do it more easily, which is to be expected. So that's something I'll be thinking about over the next little while. But for now, next week is easy week. I'm really happy with this week that I've had, hard week, where I ran my first 60 kilometer week and things are going well. New shoes for next week and that should be nice. Thank you very much for watching this video. I am grateful that you're here to watch me on this journey and also Tim. Make sure you check Tim's video out on Thursday. well, I'm excited to see how he went with his Wings for Life run. And if you didn't see his last video where he ran his half marathon, make sure you check that out. There is a link in the description below, and there'll also be one at the end of the video. So make sure you check that out because it was a great video. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.